calling the league soft.
Yeah, I do. I have an issue with anybody when you do something you shouldn't do, and then you really get mad at the fact that, hey, I deserve penalty, but I don't want penalty. And then you try to get all, like, big issue with it and say, buzzword, NFL soft. And you're like, to me, this is a sad place where the game goes when the players are taking the shots at the game instead of understanding that the game is trying to go and grow, and you should be there to help fuel that process.
I'm going to go a different route. I have no respect for what he's saying, and this is an indication of where a lot of young athletes have gone. Everybody's a victim.
Yeah.
Everybody's a victim. He didn't do this to himself. It wasn't his taunting. It's the league, and I'm a victim of a bad NFL rule. No, Emmanuel Sanders thought he scored a touchdown.
Yep.
And decided he was going to celebrate, and if he got a taunting penalty, that would be 15 yards on the kickoff. When they ruled, oh, no, you actually touched down at the 1. You were touchdown. He wasn't planning on that. He thought he had scored a touchdown. So now that backs him up to the 16-yard line, 3 plays, kick a field goal, cost his team 4 points, basically. And they lost the game by 3 points. And instead of being man enough to say in front of the media and all your teammates, man, I did something really foolish and stupid, cost us some points, and it ended up costing us a game, and it will never happen again. Like the Breland Speaks said, I did say it'll never happen again. He plays the victim card, which I'm just tired of from young athletes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go big picture maturity, but certainly as a professional, your professionalism comes into call and into play, and your maturity as a player, because that's an obvious moment where you have to eat it. There's an obvious moment where you just got to say, that's on me. Because by the letter of the rule and the spirit of the rule, you're in violation, but you're now saying mercy me after I'm the one who did the violation.
All right, let's move to college football, where Florida coach Dan Mullen got into a heated exchange with Vanderbilt's head coach Derek Mason after a targeting call against a Florida linebacker who hit a defenseless Vandy player on a punt return. All right, tell us, Marcellus, are you actually okay with the coaches getting into it here?
I am, man, and I'm feeling the internal contradiction, even me, the father, trying to say, yeah, go out there and fight for your team. I wouldn't tell this to my son, but certainly there are a few moments in professional sports that are gift wrapped like this for a coach, because every single player has always looked at their coach and said, I wonder if he can do this, the stuff he's barking at me to do. And more importantly, will he do this? Would he do this? And then you get a moment like this where you can say, I'm the 12th man on the field, y'all. I'm coming across this white line to let you know I'm fighting for you guys. So, yeah, you shouldn't try and find these moments, but when they present themselves, Dan Mullen, Derek Mason, go get it for your team.
The momentum, I believe, in this game swung Florida's way after this, and so it worked better for Dan Mullen. Although, look, I felt like Derek Mason had every right to go out there. His player was hurt, and I'm sure he said something about, hey, man, that's a dirty hit. I hope you ain't coaching him that way, or said something that sparked this. I don't blame Derek Mason. I saw the Vanderbilt players all hyped and everything afterwards, but the momentum actually swung to Florida. They came back and won the game, kind of blew up in Vanderbilt's face.
Fun fact, full disclosure, Dan Mullen and Chip Kelly coaches at Columbia University, the Columbia University. So that you know there's greatness in football even there at our academic school.
All right, to Houston, where the Bills lost to the Texans after a couple of Nathan Peterman interceptions. But Peterman wasn't the Bills' only problem, with wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin reportedly refusing to run routes with Josh Allen before the game. Benjamin denied Allen asked him to run routes. All right, tell us, Marcellus, is Benjamin getting too much heat for this?
He is, man, and I wish, man, he should have been honest 100 in the moment, but I understand his reputation precedes him, and he didn't think that people would go to bat for him. But I heard you, Kelvin. Here's the thing. Hey, rookie quarterback, you know we have practice every day, right? Don't get out here and now tell me we got to practice a little bit more for all these reporters and their viewing purposes instead of handling business before we get to the game, because I got my pregame routine, and it doesn't include doing extra reps for you. That's not going to help me. And veterans know this. You don't disrupt someone's pregame ritual. On a network that is showing all these baseball playoffs, Fox, the great network, I see commercial after commercial talking about pregame rituals. You don't mess with a guy's pregame ritual, and he went out there and did it. Yeah, I'll tell him to shine off.
You can start a new ritual when you're Kelvin Benjamin and you're being close to getting run out of the league. You got this bad reputation.
I knew you.
Look, man, Josh Allen, if that's Peyton Manning asking him to run routes before the game, how you think it plays then?
Well, Peyton Manning ain't doing it because Peyton Manning, like, I ain't doing a production for these reporters right here.
Why do you think it's a production?
Because
why isn't he just trying to warm up and get on the same page?
Is there a number counter on our jersey say, okay, 1,437 times we're going to do this route? We did it Wednesday. We did it Thursday. We did it Friday. Did it Saturday. Why you need to do it right now, Rook? And Peyton Manning would never go there. I don't interrupt you before the show. You sitting here fine, eating your corn nuts and stuff. I'm just letting you eat. I'm not tripping. But now I'll come up to you, hey, man, you want to go over the A block one more time? You'll be like, dog, chill out, man. Be a vet. Trust yourself. Man,
Look,
I'm with you, Kelvin.
You just compared Kelvin Benjamin to me.